Good evening to everyone. Lovely to see the audience of this beautiful evening. Thank you so much. And I'm super happy to know about that you all have joined on time. Thank you so much for this. So thank you to everyone who actually have participated in here. Thank you to everyone. Well, today I want to tell you why this workshop is very important. As you know that every workshop says a lot of things to you. At the end, you got the result. In this workshop also, you get a lot of ideas in terms of the growth, the mindset, and why that you failed again and again. What is the reason behind of this? Today, our speaker will tell to you entire things. This workshop will give you a lot of ideas towards the mindset, because if I talk about many people, they would work in a very good organization, they are good in profession, they actually handle their life in a nice way. Despite of it, they don't have a great mindset. That is why whenever they want to learn something new, they want to grow, and they want to go exponentially, at that particular time they face a lot of challenges. So ladies and gentlemen, today this workshop will tell to you everything regarding this. I want to tell you that this is law of growth, how it works, that our speaker will tell to you. So ladies and gentlemen, I really want to know, are you excited for this? So if yes, then Y and E. Please write in the chat box Y-E, Y-E, Y-E. Yes, yes, yes. So thank you so much. I got the lovely answer from everyone. Everyone wants to learn, grow, and enhance in his or her career. Mindset is very important. So my dear friends, today, the speaker, do you know the speaker of the day? Who is he? Well, I want to tell you, but I really want to know, are you excited to know about this? If yes, then please only write S in the chat box. S, S, S. Thank you so much, Gaurav. Thank you, Mr. Super Cool, Samir. Thank you so much. So, speaker of the day is one and only our very loving, charming, and ostentatious speaker. He knows very well how to deal with others. He knows how to tackle with the mind. He knows how to tackle with the negative mind. He knows how to talk with others. He knows his marketing strategy. So ladies and gentlemen, today in this evening, I would cordially invite one and only fastidious and very fanatic in communication is only one. Name is Mr. Arindam Shah. He will guide you today that how nicely you handle with your very wicked mindset. So here, Arindam, yes. Now, Arindam, mic is yours. Thank you so much that you actually chose this topic for everyone, because everyone just feel bad or just they have certain problem with their mindset. So today this topic will help them, and at the end we get the result as well. So mic is yours now.
Oh, I guess you might be waiting what I'm about to speak. Well, I would like to, first of all, congratulate all of you. Yes, I would like to congratulate all of you for respecting your time. I guess that's the best thing that we can do with our life. Respecting time and respecting our worth. You decided on this Saturday evening not to waste time on things which cannot give or which cannot add the value that you want in your life. So first of all, please clap for yourself. This is called thunder clap in English. So I would like all of you to please clap yourself. We always want others to clap for us, but so pity that we do not clap for our own self. So please clap for all of you. Thank you so much that you decided to come and attend this workshop. Now, before I begin, I would like to wish all of you a very happy Army Day. And the topic that I came across today is an inspiration that I took from this particular day itself. And I did realize that people are ordinary, but strategies make them extraordinary. So in today's workshop, I will definitely discuss the strategies, tools, techniques that you can use to enlighten yourself and to get the best out of your life. These strategies are something that people, majority of the people are aware about, but as there is a famous saying that awareness is not important, it is your ability to take the action that is important. So before we begin, I would like to set some ground rules because I do not want any one of you to miss out even on a single piece of content. I still remember I was listening to one of the interviews by one of the famous mountain bikers. He was so good at climbing up on the mountain by means of the ranger bike. So one day, one interviewer asked him that how could he do it? How was it possible for him to climb such treacherous twigs and turns, avoiding dungeons, and reach at the pinnacle? And this mountaineer responded that whenever I drive, I put my entire focus on the road. Sometimes I need to take sharp turns, and I do have one rule is that whenever I take sharp turns and whenever there is something, maybe it can be tree, it can be any animal which appears in front of me, I never ever distract myself. I rather completely focus on the road. I neglect everything. I neglect all the surrounding, but only my focus is on the road. And that's how I can climb the peak. And that is what I would like to request all of you today, that just focus entirely into this workshop. The kind of content which I have picked up, of course, it is not mine. It is by some great personalities who lived and who still live throughout the world. And from them, I have understood the principles or the laws of success and laws of growth. And these are the laws which are applicable not only in India, but throughout the globe. And to understand any law, you need to be very focused and attentive. So I hope you all are ready. I hope you all are in a place where you cannot be disturbed throughout 1 hour. So let's begin. And here comes the first slide, which is, of course, please ask your queries at the end of the presentation. Please make notes because we cannot remember everything that we listen to and stay till the end, because then only you would be able to realize the kind of value that you are going to get in this workshop. So happy Indian Army Day. And this is one of the famous quotes by which I would like to initiate today's session, which is, we overestimate our problems, but underestimate ourselves. And it's such a mind-blowing concept that I came across recently, that in our life, we always amplify and overestimate problems, but the opposite should be there. We always underestimate our potential. we we are the people who amplify the problem and then think that why God, why is this problem in front of me? So what we do is that we have a habit of overestimating our problems but underestimating our own potential. And when I came across this concept, I was literally blown. I was completely blown because I never thought like this in my life. I used to think that problems are there, problems are problems, but nobody in my life told to me that problems are not bigger, you are bigger than your problems. And I would like to recommend one best thing for year 2022. Now, if you are ready, how many of you are ready, by the way, to listen to the best recommendation of year 2022? Please type one in the chat section if you would like me to tell you what you can do starting from today that can completely change the way you think, the way you work, the way you operate, and the way you perceive your life situation. And I'm so very serious that today, if you apply all the principles that I'm about to share, it can literally change the dynamics of your life. Not only your communication skills, but your professional skills and your life skills. It can completely change you. And this can be the best recommendation for year 2022. And that is, anything in life worthwhile is difficult. Let me repeat once again, anything in life worthwhile is difficult. And this is true. If we expect easy from our life, then it is our fault. It is completely our fault. Let me give you certain examples so that you can understand that anything in life which is worthwhile is actually difficult. For example, going to bed is easy. Waking up early, it actually is difficult. Being broke and without money is easy. Being broke and without money is easy, but being financially successful is difficult. Becoming a follower in life, becoming a follower in life and blindly following people and systems and process can be easy, but being a leader, it's really hard. It's really difficult. Being unhealthy and overweight, it's absolutely easy. But becoming fit and vital and muscular, it's really tough. It's really, really tough. Being mediocre and struggling in life, it is easy. But achieving success and great performance, it is difficult. To believe in lies or to tell lies is easy, but to seek and to speak truth, it is difficult. To make a mess, it is easy, but to organize and clean things, it is literally difficult. Self doubt, it is easy. Self confidence, it is difficult. Removing ignorance in life, it is easy. Well researched, going after research, an intellectual piece of content, it is difficult. Spending money, it is very easy. Earning money, investment, it is really difficult. Entertainment, by the way, it is so very easy. Learning and developing, it is literally very difficult. Reacting to circumstances and situations, complaining, cribbing, and crying, it is easy. But responding to life situation, taking charge of it, it's really difficult. Gardening, for example, there is a garden. Growing weeds, it is very easy. Unnecessary weeds grow even without efforts. But to grow roses and plants of your choice, it is really difficult. It needs proper time, proper attention, proper care. It needs your efforts. It needs your love. Then only rose and your requisite plant, the plant of your choice, can grow. Beautiful destinations, if you want to reach to beautiful destinations, you need to follow the most treacherous path. You need to follow the twists and turns. In short, to reach at beautiful destinations, it is really difficult. But to follow the road, which is a straight, it leads to traffic, which makes our life really hard. So, in short, what I would like to say is that don't wish Don't wish, and please mark my words, don't wish your life will be easier. Don't wish your life will be easier. Wish you were better. Let me repeat once again, don't wish your life will be easier. Wish you will be better. And when I came across this concept, it completely blew my mind, and I got to realize that everything in life that is worthy, it's actually difficult. That means I need to prepare my mindset that even communication skills, even public speaking skills, even the skills that I need in my life to grow, it is difficult. It's going to be difficult. And when you go with this mindset, guess what? You literally put your 110% efforts. You do not expect anything for easy because you are already prepared that it's going to be difficult. And you take massive action and you bring humongous change in life. Like speaking in front of you, it's not easy. Sometimes I get nervous, but listening to people who speak, it's really easy. So I also would like you to come from there as an audience to be here as a speaker. That should be your motive. Being a communications skill enthusiast, that should be your motive. Now, it is okay that everything in life worthy is difficult, but then there are certain techniques, tools, and tricks that you can use, which, by the way, is really easy, which is already laid down. And I think most of you know this. So today in this workshop, I'm not going to tell you something that you do not know. But as Albert Einstein used to say, that it's not knowing that is important. It's taking an action on what you know that's more important. And I want all of you to take the action. Today, just make this commitment that at least one of the principles you are going to implement in your life. And that's the best Guru Dakshina that I can have from all of you. Now let's move forward. I hope I'm making sense. Please type A in the chat section if I'm making sense. Yes, Arindam, you are going good. You can write down A in the chat section. I will be glad. Thank you so much. I can see all the lovely participants participating. It really means a lot. Now let's come to our session. The next point is that to become extraordinary means to really change your life, you need to understand the principle of goal setting. Now, goal setting is a word which is a cliche, which is a kind of cliche these days. A lot of people talk about it. We have heard about it a lot of times. Whenever New Year comes into the picture, we make New Year resolutions, we set a lot of goals, but after a month or two, we find ourselves into the complete and exact same situation. It happens to me as well. That is why I decided to study law of success, law of growth, and share it with you. And I literally planned to name this workshop as law of growth because success is an overrated word. We should not aim for success. We should aim for growth. If you grow, indirectly, you are succeeding. So growing in everything that you do should be the target, not success, which is again an overrated word. Now, when it comes to goal setting, I need to make two bold statements. The first one is goal setting doesn't work. Now, you must be wondering, Arindam, but few minutes back or few seconds back, you were just telling that we should set goals. But now you are saying that goal setting doesn't work. Actually, goal setting doesn't work. Let me repeat once again, goal setting doesn't work. It's the proper application of goal setting that works. A lot of people set goals, but they do not follow a process to finish that goal. And when you set any goal, you need to understand that 95% of the people, and it is survey by the Forbes, and Forbes says that only 95% of the people by the end of the year do not achieve goal. Only 5% of the people can fulfill their wish list. Now, why does this happen? Why does it happen that these 95% people cannot fulfill their goal? Because it was not goal. They were ignorant. it was actually a wishful thought. It was a wishful thinking. It just came into their mind and they spoke about it and they did not take any action on it. But when you define anything as goal, that means you are damn serious about it. You are serious about pursuing, you are serious, you are committed about finishing that thing no matter what happens. That is called goal. So, first of all, we need to understand the definition of goal. So, goal is something that you are really serious about. No matter what's going to happen, you will make sure that this is going to happen by the end of the year. And when it comes to goal setting, there are three steps that you need to follow. The first one is you need to have results based goal. You need to have results based goal. Now, what is results based goal? So imagine if any one of you say that I would like to reduce my weight. So maybe if you reduce even 10 gram of weight, that is also goal achieving. And it cannot be measured. If you say I want to reduce my weight, so there is no certainty or there is nothing that you can look into and measure. But imagine, on the contrary, if you say that I want to reduce my weight by 20 kg. Now, that is called a specific goal. That is something that can be measured. That is something that even people can notice and give you the feedback upon. So, you need to set such specific goals which you can monitor, which your loved ones can monitor. A specific goal. Now, if you set a specific goal of reducing 20 kg in a year, now that is achievable and that is something which you can keep a track on. And the same thing goes in your life as well. Set goals, but be specific. Do not say that I want to improve my communication skills. Say that within 2 or 3 months, within 3 months means by 31st March, I would like to remove all of the grammatical errors that I make. Then after, till May 30 or May 31st, I would like to work upon my confidence and I will make sure that I give at least 2 or 3 workshops that will be the benchmark of my confidence. So when you set these specific goals, guess what? People notice and you grow and you can also track. And in fact, you also feel motivated. So that's also important. Next one is visualize and emotionalize your goals. That's a wonderful point that I came across. And this is the mistake that even I still do, but I do not want you to do this mistake. And I also commit that I am also not going to make this mistake. Sometimes we set goals, we even write it down. And ladies and gentlemen, please write down your goals. Because as per Harvard University, they have uh, they conducted one study and they figured out that people who have written goals, the chances of their goals, the chances of them getting their goals increases by 55%, which is a huge rate that when you write your goals, the chances of you accomplishing that goals increases. But most of the time, again, it happens that people write down goals, people write down specific goals, but still they cannot fulfill it. Why? Because they do not emotionalize, they do not visualize the goal. And emotions are so very important when it comes to goal setting. And it reminds me of one of the greatest speeches by Narendra Modi in one of his conventions when one student asked that how to become emotionally intelligent and how to set goals by means of emotions. And Narendra Modi gave a beautiful example, which I would like to narrate over here. He defined emotions by means of a story. He said that imagine that there is a small kid of 6 months and the kid is crying. And what mother did that she played music on her radio so that the children could listen it, that the child could listen to it and sleep. And there were melodious songs playing on the radio. But what happened that this child kept on crying again and again and again, though the songs were by famous, great singers, but still the child could not stop singing. After 15-20 minutes, the mother decided to stop the radio. She went up to that child, she picked up that child on her lap, and she started singing on her own pathetic voice. But guess what? This time the child slept. Now tell me, why did it happen? That the mother sang the exact same song, but on a different patch, on a very rude patch. She was not a good singer, but still the child slept. That is called emotion, because the child has that emotional connection with that mother. Similarly, when so your child is your goal, and you are that person who wants to achieve that goal. So whenever you have that emotional bonding, that connection with your goal, then only you can achieve that goal. And how can you do that? By closing your eyes, by visualizing how is it going to feel. Imagine that all of you want to become a good speaker. So you can just close your eyes. You can do this exercise right away. You can take a deep breath. You can close your eyes and think, how is it going to feel when you are on stage, people clapping for you? You are so confident. You are speaking. You are nowhere stuck. You are just flawless. And people are giving standing ovation to you. You know your topic, you know your content, you are so energetic, you are so powerful, and people are praising you, people are clapping for you, and you are making effortless speech. You are speaking in English so well that it is it is being recorded by some famous authorities. And open your eyes. Tell me, how's the feeling? Tell me, how are you feeling that you are speaking on such a great platform? And I hope you may have gone through such emotional tribulation. And when you emotionalize your goal, when you know the end result and how are you going to feel, guess what? You make the change. You establish that emotional connection with the goal, and it makes an absolute sense. This is the process which majority of the people do not do. And just because your mind has no emotional connection with that goal, most of the time we do not, and we do not achieve our goal. So you need to emotionalize your goal. So set up specific goal, then emotionalize the goal. And there is one more step that you need to follow, that is process based goal. This is one of my favorites. Process based goal. Now, what is process based goal? Let's try to understand. And this point is literally going to help you all of literally going to help all of you. Imagine that today you make around 1 lakh rupee per month. That's the example that I'm taking. And you want to achieve 10 lakh per month. So now you need to identify the process by which you can achieve at this benchmark. This is called calculated thinking. A lot of us do wishful thinking. You earned 1 lakh per month, you want to achieve 10 lakh per month. Do research, try to understand what are the processes that you need to follow, what are the skills that you need to master, who are the people that you need to meet, who are the mentors, who are the teachers, trainers from whom you need to learn a specific set of skills, who is going to be your role model, how many hours do you need to work. Guess what? This is called process based goal, where you do research and then you figure out that these are the specific paths that you need to follow. And if you follow them religiously, you may reach your goal. And that is what is more important. So, according to one of the famous authors, Dr. Wayne Dyer, who is not no more with us, he used to say that at least once you set any goal, give yourself at least 30 days and do research on that particular thing. Do research that how you can get better in it. What are the sources? Who can teach you better this thing? And then only take the action. That is called process based goal. So, in short, when you set any goal, you need to first set a specific goal that you can measure. Second, you need to emotionalize your goal. And third, you need to understand the process that you need to follow to reach at that goal. For example, I'm giving a genuine example. If I need to grow English times from 1 lakh to 10 lakh, that means I need to focus more on how to get more students. I need to focus on digital marketing aspects. I need to focus on the platforms that I need to be active upon. I do need to realize that what are the best platforms on which I can put more content and get more engagement. I need to realize how many workshops or webinars that I need to conduct to reach out to majority of the people. I need to realize how many calls do I need to make to get that kind of audience. That is called process based goal. And in your case, it could be English. In these 30 days or in these 40 days, what are the kind of content that I need to cover? What are the kind of uh, practice sessions that I do need to take? Who is my going to be my mentor to whom I can ask my doubts? How many workshops do I need to attend to become a good communicator? How many video assignments do I need to prepare to become a good communicator? That is called process based goal. And when you do that, you get the results. I hope I am making sense and you are with me. So if you are with me, please type I in the chat section. I am with you, Arindam. So you can type I in the chat section. I will get to know that yes, you are with me. Yes, thank you so much. Please keep on participating because your participation will make me more energetic. Because energy is always contagious, it flows from one person, from one source to another. Now, this is how you need to set yourself goals. But in goal setting, there is one more problem that I faced, and I thought that I should share it with you. That sometimes, please tell me, does it happen with you? That big goals scare you. Sometimes it happens to me that whenever I set some big goals, it scares me a lot. It literally scares me a lot. My God, how can I achieve it? Okay, I'm setting the goals, I'm writing down the process, I'm also visualizing it, emotionalizing it, but still the self doubt exists. Can I do that? Can I achieve it? Can I become a good communicator in 3 months? Is it possible? Can I make this kind of money? So sometimes these big goals scare all of us. And I hope it scares you as well because it scares me a lot. So what to do? Why does it happen? Let's understand. The big goals scare us because we are not mentally tough. We are not mentally strong. And of course, our mental model is not clear. So, for example, I'm giving a very basic example over here that imagine that you want to reduce 20 kilos of weight in a year. A very basic example that you want to reduce 20 kilos of a weight in a year. It is a specific goal and it can be achieved. But now you have a self doubt that how is it possible to reduce 20 kgs? Of course, so many people did, but my office routine does not permit me. It is completely, I'm on a sitting job. I do not move. I consume a lot of junk food and I cannot stop myself from eating junk food. I do not have even any trainer as well. So, how can I achieve it? Now, this mental toughness, this mental block is creating obstacles for you not to reach at that goal because our mind is from the medieval period, from the early period when early men used to stay or live on planet Earth. So at that point of time, our primal nature, our primal behavior was to survive. And that is how the mind is conditioned. That mind just wants to be in the survival mode because that is how the mind is trained to be, to survive, to be in the comfort zone, to not fight, to not take risk. That is what our early forefathers and early men did. And that's how our mind is programmed to be. So big goals scare us. Now, instead of reducing 20 kilos in a month or year, what you can do is that studies say that to reduce 20 kilos of weight, you need to do 90 minutes of exercise every single day. That is the study being done by some of the prestigious organizations. Every single day, you have to do 90 minutes workout. But then you say that I am busy, I cannot do that. So instead of going for 90 minutes minutes of workout, start doing 1 minute of workout every day. 1 minute of workout, not more than that. Now, 1 minute of workout, it is achievable, and your mind can also accept that yes, I can do that. 1 minute I can spend. Now, what you are doing, that do this religiously for 20 or 30 days. Now, what is going to happen? You are going to change your neurowirings, which is called neuroplasticity. Now, your neurowirings are going to get changed because you do 1 minute of workout every day. After 20 or 25 days, your mind is going to crave for another minute. Then again, your mind is going to crave for another minute. And slowly and gradually, very soon you can find that you do workout sessions for 90, even 100 minutes a day. Because now your mental programming is changed. Now your neuro programming is changed. Similarly, when you set any big goals, divide the big goals into smaller achievable goals and achieve that. Something which you believe, which your mind believes that yes, I can achieve it. Yes, it can be achieved. For example, I cannot wake at 6 a.m. in the morning. Because I always wake up at 7, but yet tomorrow I'm going to put the alarm at 6:59. Let me wake up at 6:59. Next day, wake up at 6:58. Next day, wake up at 6:57. And after 60 days, you will start figuring out that actually you have developed the routine and habit to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. And when you do that, your mind supports you. When you do that, the big goals even become achievable. And that is something that you need to do. And I'm not saying that goal setting or achieving goal, in doing this process, you are not going to face any problems. Of course, challenges are going to be there, and challenges should be there. But so many people avoid taking challenges. My question to you is, are you challenging yourself for growth? Because we avoid challenges. All of us, we avoid challenges. Let's be true. Even I'm also truthful. Sometimes I also avoid challenges because challenges are scary. Challenges are fearful. Challenges shake our confidence. And sometimes we do not take challenges either because we think that we cannot fulfill that challenge, or we do not take challenge because we feel that if we set up the challenge, if we take the challenge, and if we fail, then the society is going to laugh. So let us not face the challenge. And sometimes the same goes with confidence as well in terms of communication. People say that confidence is my challenge. I always get fearful. And I would like to correct all of you today that confidence does not mean that you are going to have zero fear. Confidence does not mean that you are going to have zero fear. Confidence means how you manage your fear. That is called confidence. Managing your fear in a right way, in a right time, is called confidence. Because fear, everything and everyone in the world has fears, and it is good to have fears because it protects us from so many adversities, accidents. It is there inside of us to save ourselves. But when you manage your fear, you become confident. Even I am fearful. I'm completely being honest with you. I'm fearful that if I make any mistake, then how am I going to feel? But at the same point of time, I'm managing my fear as well. So that is confidence. And when you manage your fear, when you take challenges, always, I request all of you, take challenges. Take challenges, and take the challenges where you feel that even you do not know how are you going to fulfill that kind of challenges which challenge your self belief, where even you also do not know how is it going to happen. Take that kind of challenges where you have zero idea how are you going to get it fulfilled. That kind of challenge, not a challenge where you know that okay, if I do this, then I will achieve it. Take challenges which scare you, which inspires you and scares you at the same point of time. And when you take big challenges, guess what? Smaller the challenge, smaller is the success. Bigger is the challenge, bigger is the success. And when you take challenges, you get some gifts. Either you succeed, or you lead the pathway that you can use to succeed later. That only happens. You never fail. Either you get success, or the success gets delayed for a period of time. And when you take challenge, the most important thing that you get is confidence. That's the best thing, and that is something that you cannot buy from any market. Imagine that you take a challenge that next time I'm going to speak in the workshop. I may I may flatter, I may not speak well. Maybe people are going to laugh at me. Maybe there will be two or three people who are going to listen to me. But take challenge. And when you take challenges, guess what? Your confidence rises. That's the best formula to get confidence. People do ask me how to get confidence, face challenges. And as a byproduct, you will be confident. Because in the beginning of the workshop, I already have told to you that fear is easy, confidence is literally difficult. So take challenges, take difficult challenges. When you take challenges, you get in-depth experience. In-depth experience. You get an opportunity to to explore uncharted territory, the territory which you have never explored before. Imagine that you have taken up the challenge that I would like to become the best public speaker. I would like to become the best communicator. Now, what is going to happen? As in Japan, there is a famous saying that when the students are ready, the teachers appear. So when you take that kind of challenge, automatically you will start figuring out so many ways. You may, for example, in communication, you may come across some tactics, tools, tips, and trainings which you have never explored before. That will really help you to grow in life. That is why taking challenges is so very important. It gives you a completely different perspective. It gives you in-depth experience. It gives you confidence. It gets what? It gives you one more thing. It helps you to grow. When you take challenges, you grow. And that is why I always say that challenges change us. Problems do not change us. Challenges always change us, provided that you whether you take the challenge or not. So that is why challenges are so very important. Now, there are certain things that I would like to share it with you. That is set of beliefs that high performers think. Today, what we are doing, we are trying to understand some laws of growth. These are some laws of growth that if you apply, you can see the results. But your growth can only come if you work upon your belief system. Your belief system really plays a vital role, because what happens that your beliefs change your feelings. Your feelings change helps you in making decisions and actions, and your decisions and actions decide results. So beliefs affect feelings, feelings affect your decisions and actions, which corresponds to the results that you get. That means you need to work on the basics, which is belief system. And I would like to unfold some of the belief systems of the great people. So here comes the first belief, that you also need to emulate, that you also need to copy from these great people. And the first one is, I am greater than my circumstances. People who do well in their life, they do well not because they are exceptional. They do well because they believe that they are greater than their circumstances. They never say that circumstances are greater than me. They always look into the circumstance, they smile, they wear that shield of courage, and they say that I am greater than my circumstances. And do speak this line. These are called affirmations. Do speak these lines every single day whenever you are feeling unconfident, whenever you are feeling that your palm is getting sweat, you are nervous, your heart is pounding. Always repeat these kind of belief system that great people do. Second sentence, which people with extraordinary beliefs say, that I make my luck. They never say that luck, because of luck, I am not getting this. I may be unlucky. They always believe in the fact that they make their own luck. They are the origin of their own luck. They are the maker of their own luck. And when you have that attitude, you make changes. You become supreme confident, because you know that Nobody is there to support you. It is you who is going to make your luck. Next one is, I am a victor. These great people with great energy and great speakers, they always say that I am a victor. I am the king. Whatever I do, I make sure that I achieve victory. I do not accept second or third position because I always want to be first. When you have that kind of mindset, your body language changes, your energy changes. Guess what? Your actions change. You get more energy. They say that I deserve to succeed. They always say that I deserve to succeed. They never ever look up to people for getting approval. They never ever look up to people to say that you deserve success, because they always say to themselves that I deserve success. I deserve success. And when you speak this line continuously again and again, you change the wiring of your brain. And when your wiring changes, your life changes. And the last one is, my calling is greater than other people's opinion. This is one of my favorite points. My calling is greater than other people's opinion. Imagine you want to become an extraordinary communicator, great public speaker. So you need to keep on repeating this affirmation that my calling is that I have to be, I want to be the best communicator. So my calling is much, much, and much greater than other people's opinion. And when you say like that, you get an extreme level of confidence that helps you speaking confidently in front of your audience. And believe me, before coming into this class, even I did this affirmation. I said, I am the best. I am the best. I am the best. This is called technically pep talk. This is called as pep talk, where you speak to yourself in a manner that you motivate, you uplift, you energize people, you energize yourself, and you give your best shot. So when you do this five belief system of great people, the extraordinary people, you start making changes. The sentences I'm repeating again: I'm greater than my circumstances, I make my own luck, I am a victor, I deserve to succeed, and my calling is greater than other people's opinion. And this is so very amazing that I'm not only telling you for the sake of telling. It is so very amazing that it can completely change the way you think, act, and prosper. Now, before concluding the session, I would like to present you with a poem, a poem, or in Hindi we say kavita, in Hindi. Because, and I'm so very sorry that I have to use Hindi, but try to understand the message behind this poem. And I came across this poem, and when I came across this poem, it literally created goosebumps in my body. And the poem is in Hindi, so I'm going to speak it right now. And please try to be with me. Please try to relate this in your life. This poem is by a famous poet, Mathili Sharan Gupta, who is no more now in the world. But he wrote this poem somewhere 60 years ago. And few of the lines I'm going to present. The name of the poem is Nar ho na nirash karo man ko. नर हो ना निराश करो मन को, कुछ काम करो, कुछ काम करो, जग में रहकर कुछ नाम करो, जग में रहकर कुछ नाम करो। यह जन्म हुआ किस अर्थ अहो, यह जन्म हुआ किस अर्थ अहो, समझो जिसमें यह व्यर्थ ना हो, समझो जिसमें यह व्यर्थ ना हो। कुछ तो उपयुक्त करो तन को, कुछ तो उपयुक्त करो तन को, नर हो न निराश करो मन को। निज गौरव का नित ज्ञान करो, मीन्स अंडरस्टैंड योर एनर्जी। निज गौरव का नित ज्ञान रहे, हम भी कुछ है ये ध्यान रहे। सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस, हम भी कुछ है ये ध्यान रहे। मरणोत्तर गुंजित गान रहे। डू समथिंग दैट व्हेन यू लीव दिस प्लैनेट पीपल टॉक अबाउट यू। मरणोरंजित गुंजित गान रहे, सब जाए अभी परमान रहे। कुछ हो ना तजो निज साधन को, कुछ हो ना तजो निज साधन को, नर हो ना निराश करो मन को। प्रभु ने तुमको दान किए, प्रभु ने तुमको दान किए, सब वांछित वस्तु विधान किए। देयर आर सम टेक्निकल वर्ड्स बट जस्ट ट्राई टू बी विथ मी। सब वांछित वस्तु विधान किए। तुम प्राप्त करो उनको ना अहो, फिर यह किसको दोष कहो. Means whenever you do not get something, why do you blame people? Everything is given to you by God. समझो न अलभ्य किसी धन को, नर हो न निराश करो मन को. किस गौरव के तुम योग्य नहीं, जब कौन तुम्हें सुख भोग्य नहीं. जान हो तुम भी जगदीश्वर के, मीन्स यू आर द पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ गॉड. जान हो तुम भी जगदीश्वर के, सब है जिसके अपने घर के. फिर दुर्लभ क्या उसके जन को, नर हो न निराश करो मन को. And here comes the last line, which is my favorite, last couplet. And here it goes. करके विधि वाद ना खेद करो. करके विधि वाद ना खेद करो means do everything at your best. Do everything that you have. निज लक्ष्य निरंतर भेद करो. निज लक्ष्य निरंतर भेद करो. बनता बस उद्यम ही विधि है, मिलती जिससे सुख की निधि है. Means when you keep on working upon the challenges that make you fearful, you feel good, you feel in love, you feel in completely different confidence. नर हो ना निराश करो मन को, कुछ काम करो, कुछ काम करो, कुछ काम करो. It is an amazing poem that always creates goosebumps in my body. That नर हो ना करो मन को निराश, कुछ काम करो, कुछ काम करो, कुछ काम करो. So if you feel that you have any problem, any challenge, and any remorse in your life, rather than repenting, rather than feeling bad about yourself, work upon it. Install these belief systems, set goals, and I would like to request you at the end, just at least follow one step. And I'm also telling it to my own self that at least follow one step to see the results in your life. Thank you, and thank you so much.
Speechless. It's just ineffable. A wonderful performance, a wonderful workshop, and we really want this kind of workshop. Thank you so much, Arindam, that you really shared a beautiful thing with us. At the end, when you shared that poem, it was really amazing. We got a lot of ideas that what exactly the author wanted to say. And the most important thing which you said, that weakened mindset we have to know that how we just fight with that wicked mindset. And we got ideas that what exactly the problem with us, as I always say to everyone. And it is all about which I learned from my teacher. He said that if you have any trouble in your life, means health issue, suppose that you have certain issues like diabetic or like blood pressure. So if you eat altogether entire medicine, then of course that you will die. But if you take it every single day, the course of medicine means that whatever doctor said to you, prescribed you. So if you take it every single day, you alive a long time. So you said the same thing. So we do not do like this that one day full energy. So today Arindam said something. It's so motivational, very nice. And let's start the work or let's start to learn the English. And after 2 days, then that English is somewhere and you are somewhere. So that's the problem only happens, and that is why the successful people who actually to whom you see and you feel that this man is really doing great and has a great ability and talent just because of his hardworking and that leading path, initiativeness, which somehow we are weak, although who really don't want to do like this. So that's the problem only happens. That is why somebody really gets the good opportunities and lead entire things, and someone really feels that, my God, this is not my cup of tea. So that's the only problem, nothing else. So with this positive note, we receive a lot of things. And that's why I always do request to Arindam that take this initiative and take this kind of the things which help to everyone, every persons, as well as it helps to society. Ladies and gentlemen, before we leave, I really want to know if you have any question, any doubts, please do ask.
Yes, if you would like to
If
share
you,
anything.
yeah, if you like to share anything, then please do share. Anyone who really feels that this workshop means a lot.
Yes,
Um,
Afreen.
Afrin. Yes, Afrin.
Arindam, thank you so much. It was really a very nice session, and the learnings we have got, it is really going to help us. The procedure you have showed us, ki how do we set goals and how do we achieve that each every single step, just like the 1 minute we can, if you want to get up at sick and we are not able to just reduce it by 1 minute, and then that 1% of change, and at the end of 100 day we can get that 100% change in ourselves. So yes, it was really nice sessions. We have got really very good learnings, and we look forward each Saturday what coming new from you. And
Thank
I also look forward ki someday I would give that good session like you do.
Wonderful.
Perfect. Lovely.
Great. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
of
And
course, Afreen, that definitely because of the progress that you are doing. So of course that one day definitely you will share something, you will take the workshop and surely that you share your point of view as well. Thank you so much. Lovely
Thank you
participant
so
you
much.
are, and you joined, you shared your valuable feedback with us. That's really mean a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
and
much.
Anyone?
yeah, thank you so much, Afreen. And Subhash, that you will be getting the recording, so there you can find this. Or what I can do is that I have prepared the script, so I will click the picture and share it with you, so you can see like whatever things I have written, so you can get a fair idea. Okay. And thank you so much, Shamir, Subhash, Shravan, Gaurav, for your amazing feedback. It really means a lot. Thank you so much, Praveen. Thank you so much.
Poem,
And yeah,
poem is
Shamir.
speechless, sir. Poem is speechless. Oh my God. Really, sir, you are a public speaker in Hindi, English. Oh my God, you know other languages also. I am expecting from other languages, sir, from you in workshops.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shamir. Thank you so much. Yes, it's an astounding poem. I really love it. So that's why I thought that it's going to be in Hindi, but let me share. Let me share so that you can understand how important it is to really feel good and to pay our gratitude towards all the resources that God has blessed us with. And just because of our ignorance, we do not feel or look into it. And once you start observing, once you start taking challenges, you tap into that you tap into that infinite reservoir, and you get success. So thank you so much, Shamir, for your wonderful
Then
feedback.
Mahatma Gandhi ji also said 11 principles. In that 11 principle, one of the principle is काम करो, काम करो, काम करो. Until, until you have that much of capability to do the work, you do the work, and then it. Otherwise, you can't hit anything. That's all.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
at the end, only one sentence I want to tell to everyone. That is, we know everything. The problem is here that we don't act upon it. So try to act upon it because you know everything, all the things you know. Everyone knows that what is good, what is bad. The problem is that why you are looking for somebody who would change you. Why not you yourself want to change yourself? So that's what. Only one thing I want to tell you, just try to understand. See that you are absolutely universe, right? And you just check yourself. You just go in depth of your entire body part. Feel it and think of it. You have a great intellectual skill. You have a great idea. You have a great mindset. You have a great brain. God has given everything to you. Only that Only thing is that you have to take care of it. Try to understand yourself, see that, and then work upon it. That's the only one thing which I want to tell you. Please do work. It's so highly requested to everyone that please do the work. That's the only one thing can change your entire life. Otherwise, today, where you are, same things would happen after 10 years as well, honestly. And many things I have changed in my life. Same things I do deliver to everyone's. So I just would tell to you at the end, work on it, work on it, and work on it. Thank you so much. Lovely evening. Good night to everyone. I hope that you stay positive, stay healthy. That's very important. Right now, the condition is very, very pathetic. So, for this, I just want to tell you that stay positive, stay healthy, and work on your positive affirmation. That's all.
Oh, stay positive and be COVID negative.
Yes, stay
Wonderful.
positive. Yeah, of course, of course. Stay positive. But it should be
Wonderful quotation.
COVID negative. Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Thank you, Gaurav. So wonderful. Wonderful. Yes. Stay positive, but be COVID negative.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, recording?